Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to pull back the curtain on those ads you always see. The ones right at the very top of your search results. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly how they get there. I mean, think about it. You type something into Google and bam, instantly a few results pop up right at the top. They usually have that little ad label next to them. Have you ever actually stopped and wondered, how did they get that prime real estate? Well, it's not some kind of digital magic or a secret backroom deal. It's a really powerful marketing strategy called paid search, and it's all about one thing: paying to be seen at the exact moment a customer is looking for what you have. So, to really get this, we first have to understand that there are two totally different types of results on any search page. Let's break down the difference between the clicks you pay for and the clicks you have to earn. So on one side, you've got paid search. It's super fast. You pay for every click and you get that top placement almost immediately. But on the other side, there's organic search. Now, the traffic here is free, but it's a long game. It takes a lot of time and effort to build up trust with search engines. And that brings up a really good question, right? If you can eventually get free traffic from those organic results, why would any business bother paying for clicks? Well, as it turns out, there are some pretty huge reasons. The number one reason? Speed. Just pure speed. With paid search, you don't have to wait months and months hoping to climb up the rankings. Nope. You can have an ad up and running right there on page one almost instantly. It's like taking the express elevator straight to the top floor. And here's where it gets really powerful. You're not just blasting your ad out to random people. You are reaching them at the precise moment they are actively looking for something. It's like they've literally raised their hand in a crowded room and said, "Hey, I'm ready to buy this thing." And your ad just appears right in front of them. Plus, and this is huge for businesses, it's all about the data. Every single click, every dollar you spend, every purchase that comes from that ad, it can all be tracked. This is an absolute game changer because it lets you see exactly what's working and, just as importantly, what isn't. Okay, so now we know why businesses use it. But what about the how? How does a campaign actually get built? Well, let's break it down into its three key ingredients. It's actually a lot simpler than you might think. Every single paid search campaign out there is built on these three pillars. First, you have keywords. These are the actual words and phrases people are typing into that search bar. Second, you've got the ads. That's the little snippet of text that people see. And third, the landing pages. That's the specific page on your website they go to after they click. All right, now for what I think is the most fascinating part of this whole thing. Every single time you search for something, an incredible process happens behind the scenes to decide which ads get shown. So let's peek inside the ad auction. Just think about it for a second. In the tiny fraction of time it takes for your search results to load, Google has to run a competition and pick a winner. How in the world does it do that so fast? The answer is an auction. Yep, a super fast, completely automated auction happens for every single search you make. All these advertisers are bidding against each other in real time for the chance to get their ad in front of you. But here's the twist, and honestly, this is the secret sauce to the whole thing. The highest bidder doesn't always win. It's true. Google actually cares about something else even more than how much money you're willing to spend. And that secret ingredient is something called a quality score. Basically, it's Google's report card for your ad. It's a grade on how relevant and useful your keywords, your ad, and your landing page are to the person who's searching. See, Google wants to show people good, helpful results, so it actually rewards advertisers who create a great experience. So here's the formula that decides everything. Put simply, it's your bid. That's the most you're willing to pay for a click, multiplied by your quality score, and that equals your ad rank, which determines your position on the page. Now, this is huge because it means an advertiser with a fantastic quality score can actually pay less than a competitor and still end up in a higher spot. So we've talked about keywords, ads, auctions, clicks, but a click isn't really the end of the story, is it? It's just the beginning. Let's connect all these dots and talk about the ultimate goal for any business doing this. Let's just walk through the customer's journey. It all starts with a simple need or a want. That person goes online and searches for a solution. They see your ad on the results page, it looks good, so they click it. And finally, they land on your website and, if everything works out, they take that final step. And that final step, that desired action, that's called a conversion. It's the whole point. It could be buying a product, sure, but it could also be downloading a guide, filling out a form, or making a phone call.
That's the metric that really matters. That's what success looks like.
So the next time you see those ads at the top of a search page, you'll know exactly what's going on underneath. It's not magic. It's a lightning-fast auction where quality and relevance can be even more powerful than money. So now that you know the formula, what problem could you solve with that? Who could you reach at that perfect moment?